points on his competitor Les McRae, who came in fourth. Okay, Pier Stocks ready to go in action once again. We've got a total, Street Stocks in action as we got a total of 9 cars in this one. They're only going to run one heat tonight, so this will be interesting. Let's start off with the cars. Now this is kind of cool.
Brotherly love
on the front. On the inside, on the pole position, it's the younger brother driving the 70 car, Jesse Tunis. On his outside, the older brother who won last week the feature in the street stock class is the 39 car of Sean Tunis. On the row number 2, Peter Letkeman driving the number 14 car. He will have the number 3 spot, followed by Jesse Peterson, who will be in the 4th spot. In row number 3, Andy Martins driving the 55. He's in the 3rd row, followed by the 2L Art Lenert in the in the 6th spot. In row 4, we've got Barry Hicks with the 08 and Pete Dominic with the 2T. And finally in row 5, driving the 88, Cody Wall. And Rob Como looking them over, and he's giving them green right away. We are going in street stock action. Ooh, we got a little bumping going on turn 2. Tunis.
Jesse and Peterson.
Yeah, Jesse Peterson and Jesse Tunis bumping cars. And we've got Tunis, followed by the 2L of Art Lenert, started in 6th. He's already all the way up to 3rd spot. And Peterson, he's currently sitting in 4th. Not far behind the 88 of Cody Wall. He started in the 9th spot, worked his way all the way up to 4th already. This is going to be fun to watch. And look at Sean Tunis. 2 laps in, got a nice comfortable lead already.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to complain about that starting on the front row. This is that discussion that we just had about what Delane would have rather had happen last race.
As they're going around turn number 4, Tunis, of course, still in 1st. Art Lenert, and look at the fight here in the front between Tunis and Art Lenert. Art Lenert taking the inside. Tunis, losing some ground as he goes to the outside. And look who slips in 3rd spot, right behind him, Jesse Peterson.
Rocking the javelin to 3rd.
Oh, we're going to have a fun night, you and I, Rennie. We're going to have a fun night. Rennie Paluco Ken plating here at Red River Co-op Speedway on this June 12th night. Oh, boy. Sean Tunis, currently your leader in the street stock class. He is currently way out in front. Catching up, though, a little bit is the 2L of Art Lenert. He started the race in 6th spot. He has now worked his way up to 2nd, followed by Jesse Peterson, who is racing in the 3rd spot in this race. And a bit of a race heating up as we take a look for spot number 6 as the 55 and the 14 car were going side by side. That's Peter Letkeman and Andy Martins. And take a look at Art Lenert. He is actually making some ground up on Sean Tunis.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to tell in a race like this. You get a feel when there's guys around you, and sometimes you'll just coast, especially in a heat race. There's no reason to use up your stuff and kind of just hang out, and you get that feel, and no sense to push and cost yourself anything.
And then plus you can't see around you too well, right? So you don't know how far a guy is behind you. So you can see how it gets very comfortable where you kind of lay off a little bit.
Yeah, you do hear, and you get a sense. There are places where, like there, Sean would have saw his shadow, and then he's probably now, if he was just kind of hanging out, he'll get back in it here. Especially now that Mr. Lenert just showed him a fender.
Yes. And your winner in this race, it was Sean Tunis. Sean Tunis with the win. So close with Art Lenert. Art Lenert with a great opportunity. Wow, was that race close.
Well, that was a good one.
If you're Art Lenert, you're pretty proud of how you came back in that race, especially when you had such a big lead, wasn't it?
Yeah, you're happy, you know, that you feel like you had a better car and you're set up well to run that feature race against him, and you know that given more laps, you probably would have felt like you'd have no problem driving around him.
Your top 3, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 39 of Sean Tunis, followed by the number 2 car of Art Lenert, 2L I should say. 80 car of Jesse Peterson finishes up 3rd. He started the race in 4th spot. followed by the number 70 car of Jesse Tunis. So Tunis did drop a few spots from first to fourth when he started this race. But still, not too bad for a young guy that's learning his ground here at the Red River Co-op Speedway.
No, he